So we are down to the wire in the general election, the Jamaican general election for 2025. We are down to the wire, and in the next 2 days, Jamaicans will be choosing their next leader for the next 5 years. But something interesting is happening if you're following what is going on, following the politics, and depending on which network that you're following or depending on which pollster that you're following, it seems like both parties are leading. Both the People's National Party and the Jamaican Labour Party, depending on which poll and which day, both parties are leading. And we know that is impossible unless the election is going to come down to what happened in 2016 when the Jamaica Labour Party won by just 1 seat. So unless it's going to be a very close election, somebody is way off. So let's dive into it. A few days ago, the People's National Party put out some numbers that would indicate that the PNP, that they're leading in 47 of 63 seats. And to me, that would be like a landslide victory going in the favor of the People's National Party. And on that, they put the image of Dr. Dayton Campbell on those numbers that was released a few days ago. But yesterday, something interesting happened. I saw some pushback from the Jamaica Labour Party and supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party. And what they're saying is that they're rubbishing that claim. And a video came out with PJ Patterson pretty much coming out urging the people to vote for Dayton Campbell, Dr. Dayton Campbell, in that constituency. So they're using this video to say, look, if the PNP was in such a commanding lead, why would they get the Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister, PJ Patterson, one of, or if not the most successful Prime Minister in terms of the Prime Minister that won the most election? PJ Patterson is the only Prime Minister in Jamaica history that have won 3 straight elections. So the Jamaica Labour Party, they're saying, so if the PNP is in such commanding lead, and if Dr. Dayton Campbell is doing so well, why would PJ Patterson have to come out and release a video? So just in case you have not seen the video, this is what PJ Patterson came out and urges the supporter to support Dr. Dayton Campbell. Let's take a look.
Citizens, residents and comrades of Eastern Westmoreland, I regard it as both my responsibility and a welcome opportunity to reason with you as we approach the historic election day on Wednesday the 3rd. In Dr. Dayton Campbell, I see a man whose story reflects the very story of our Jamaican people. Coming from humble beginnings, he has never forgotten his roots. He understands that leadership is not about position or power, but about love and respect for the people. That is the foundation upon which he plans to build his continued service. Dayton plans to strengthen healthcare access by starting a mobile health clinic, bringing care directly to our elderly. He knows that caring for our seniors is not a luxury, but a duty. He also plans to advance the development of infrastructure, building on the legacy of service established by myself and those before me. I'm humbled that he seeks to build upon the work that I too dedicated my life to achieving. That shows vision, continuity, and respect for progress. We are very fortunate to have the shadow spokesperson for agriculture. Dr. Campbell places great importance on this sector. He plans to prioritize it as a driver of economic development in the entire constituency, ensuring not just food security, but sustainable livelihoods for our people. The hotel I built in Culloden was intended to jumpstart the tourism sector in the White House, Belmont, Bluefields area. Dayton has discussed with me how this can become a meaningful reality, not only to benefit our farmers and craftsmen, but also for those engaged in entertainment and other aspects of attractions in the hospitality industry. Importantly, Dayton plans to invest in the future of our youth. He is committed to community development through sports and culture, from cricket and football to netball, entertainment, and athletics. He sees the talents and potential of our young people, and he will create new opportunities for them to shine. Dr. Dayton Campbell, who I have observed over many years, represents service, vision, and a deep respect for the people. That is why I stand fully with him and why I am confident he will serve this constituency with dedication and pride. Time come once again for Eastern Westmoreland to be part of that victorious band as we march up Duke Street to enter Gordon House and form the new administration for progress and equality.
Yes, so that was a video released by the former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson to urge people in the constituency of East Westmoreland to vote for Dr. Dayton Campbell. So supporters from the Jamaica Labour Party, they're saying like, look, if we know that Dr. Dayton Campbell is very popular, and if he can't win that seat, if they have to pull the Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson, out of retirement at his age to come out and to release a video begging for the support, that means Dr. Dayton Campbell is in trouble. And to add to that, there was a leak recording that came out of Dr. K.D. Knight. K.D. Knight questioning that if Dr. Dayton Campbell cannot win a seat as the General Secretary, that means the People's National Party would be in trouble. And I don't know what's up with the People's National Party and information that's supposed to be on the inside coming out. But just in case you have not heard that, this is what K.D. Knight had to say about Dr. Dayton Campbell not able to win. If he's not able to win a seat, then the People's National Party is in trouble.
Read Dayton and a seat, and I'm rephrasing, read the General Secretary and a seat. Any day we get to the point where the General Secretary has to struggle to get a seat, since the General Secretary is now allowed to sit in the lower house and still remain General Secretary. Any day that individual has to struggle for a seat, then it sends a terrible message to the party, to the public, and will have a debilitating effect on the People's National Party. Or if it is a situation that obtains the JLP, the same. The General Secretary is the Chief Executive Officer of a party. And I don't know if he is integral in determining who should run, where, and process. And if he now has to struggle to get a seat, something wrong, and the effect will be felt. So we have to be careful how we are proceeding in East Westmoreland. Jensek, just one question on this medium to you. Why do you prefer East Westmoreland to Northwest Center?
Okay, so that was a leak recording from the Honorable Dr. K.D. Knight. And is he right? If Dr. Dayton Campbell cannot win that seat in East Westmoreland, is the People's National Party in trouble? Sound off in the comment section and let me know. And also, do you believe that P.J. Patterson coming out with that video, that if Dr. Dayton Campbell is really in trouble, do you think the video from the former Prime Minister will make any difference? Or do you think that the former Prime Minister is irrelevant? And it's very important to note that people are comparing this to what we saw in the American election, where Obama pretty much had to come out of retirement to try and to put the party, the Democratic Party, on his back and it did not work. And we saw the Democrats lose the election in America. So people are comparing this to what took place in America. Sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on this one. Is Dr. Dayton Campbell in trouble in East Westmoreland? Let me know. So up next, the Blue Dot poll just came out with its latest numbers that show that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Most Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, is very popular with women. And this was brought to us by Nationwide. And I must say that a lot of People's National Party supporter, it's no secret that people are saying that Nationwide is a labor right network, that they support the Jamaica Labour Party. And depending on who you ask in terms of the poll, the Blue Dot poll or the Don Anderson poll, people would say that they pick them side. So we are going to see at the end of the election which one is right, because as I said at the beginning of this video, like, everybody cannot be right. The People's National Party cannot be leading at the same time when the Jamaica Labour Party is leading. So this is the latest poll number from the Blue Dot poll that state that the Prime Minister of Jamaica is very, very popular with women voters in Jamaica.
The Labourites call Dr. Holness by many names: Brogard, 1 p.m., Andrew. The Blue Dot polls are suggesting they may need to add another moniker to that list: Ladies' Man. Jamaican women clearly love the JLP leader. 49% of them say they have a positive view of Holness. That's a 9-point jump since the posters were last in the field in May. The extent of the love for Holness is clear when one considers that the party he leads also recorded strong positive sentiments among women over the same period. 45% of them say they view the Labour Party in a positive manner. That's up 8 points since May. 19% of women say they view Holness negatively, while an equal number said the same of the JLP. Holness's negative rating among women has plunged from 30% in May. But it's not just with women that the JLP leader is finding favor. He's also rebounding with male voters. Holness has seen a 4-point jump in positive sentiment with male voters. 24% of men have a negative view of the Prime Minister. PNP President Mark Golding has stalled with women, holding on to 27% positive sentiment with them. His negative rating from women fell by 1 point since May. Golding gets his highest rating from men, with 33% saying they view him positively. That's up a notch from the 32% who said the same in May. The PNP has also seen an increase in its support from men, rising from 32% in May to 35% in these polls. Both parties will want to carefully consider gender as they tighten up their political organization for the final sprint to 32.
Yes, so those were the latest number from the Blue Dot poll. And as I said, this was brought to you by Nationwide News. So the People's National Party supporters, I'm sure they're not going to take liking to this, and they're going to think that it's rigged, and that Nationwide is, as I said, Nationwide is a JLP network, and Nationwide is going to push anything in favor of the Jamaica Labour Party. But what is interesting about this is because one of the most viral videos that I've done covering this election was the video that I did questioning if the People's National Party have a woman problem. So for me, this is no surprise that the Prime Minister is leading with women voters. And for more than one reason. Historically, this Jamaica Labour Party administration has put more women in leadership position in their party than any other party in Jamaica's history. And I know when I did the video asking about if the People's National Party had a woman problem, a lot of People's National Party supporters came back and said, look, but the People's National Party have a lot of women that they're running for election this year. And my response to that was, what else are the People's National Party going to do? They would have to match the Jamaica Labour Party or do better, because there's no secret. As I said, when you look into the Jamaica Labour Party and you see some of the top position, you see Foreign Affairs Minister, a woman. You see Finance Minister, woman. You see Education Minister, woman. You see Minister of Sports and Entertainment and Gender. And I'm not talking about some back of the closet position. These are high profile positions that the Jamaica Labour Party, under the leadership of the Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness have put women in these high-profile position to succeed. So this is not a surprise to me. As I said, this is not a surprise that the Prime Minister of Jamaica is very popular with women voters. And I'm going to say this, I don't think it helps the People's National Party that Lisa Anna, who I would say was the face of the People's National Party, the next generation, Lisa Anna, Damian Crawford would have been the next generation of People's National Party leader. And for Lisa Anna to step away from politics, that is not a good look for the People's National Party, because I know people are saying that, okay, Lisa Anna, she wants time to do her own business and all of that. And as someone that I've known Lisa Anna for over 30 years. When Lisa Anna won the Miss World, that was the first time I met her. She's a hardworking woman, and I definitely don't think that Lisa Anna is going to walk away from the party just to go and pursue other business. She's been doing it. She's been doing her other business along being an MP for decades. So she's not just going to step away. So it is not a good look. And the fact that she's not even out there campaigning, she's missing in action. So that does not help the People's National Party. And another thing, Crystal Tomlinson, which I've mentioned that she was supposed to be a rising star in Jamaica politics. She's a very intelligent woman. And I know that she got into it the last time, I think it was with Dr. Peter Phillips, and she exited the party. So the fact that those two women who were like on the trajectory of becoming like powerhouse in the People's National Party, they are not there. That is not a good look. So I'm not surprised with this poll that says the Prime Minister is very popular with women. So guys, sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on this. Are you surprised that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, that he is very popular with women voters? And do you think that women voters are the ones that are going to decide this election? Sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.